Hey everyone, I'm supposed to be live now. Let's start. No intro, just straight go. So, this is supposed to be a HEX SEC Update Summary. All of the information that I will provide today is already online. It's just in a very long format, several hours of videos. And you can, if you want to watch them yourself and find all of this yourself, you can go into the description and just click the links at the bottom. It's all there. So let's just start. Who got SEC letters? Real quick. It's Hexologist, Mary Ellen, Togosh, Discourse Syndicate, RG3 Kinetics, that is, the HEX Investment Trust that is registered as a 506c security and thus has to comply with everything that is given to him from the SEC, the Mountain Crypto Advisors, and a few others. So everybody who is also in connection with Hexo, there are roughly 10 Hexicans in total, they are covered by the donations that have been sent to HEX's legal fund, which is about 26K. He has to pay some taxes on that, but the rest is just covering the people that are working with him. And Gary, Funding Jim, thanks to you, he coordinated some legal representation with his connections and helped out. And he has its own video about this if you want to check that out. So what are the letters? It's an SEC, and this is quote from the letters, non-public fact-finding inquiry, aka a fishing expedition. They are signed by the SEC Enforcement Council. And from what I found, I am obviously not a lawyer. I don't know specifically what's going on, but as far as I know, they are not enforceable court-ordered subpoenas. They would have to be signed by a judge for them to be super enforceable or something like that. And just on a side note, I also found this information on the internet. There are two types of SEC investigations. The first is the informal investigation, also called the matter under inquiry, which this one seems to be. And then there is another formal one. So, and from what I also found is the SEC can only bring civil case, not criminal case. Meaning fines, slap on the wrists, and so on. They can't put anyone in jail or do anything like that. So what are they asking to disclose? All bank accounts, crypto exchange accounts, and wallets, basically a full docs of your finances. All agreements, documents, communications concerning HEX, hard, post-chain, or POS-X, and all agreements, documents, communications concerning payment and promotion of HEX, post-chain, POS-X, or any other digital assets. Basically want to see where are the connections from what I gather from this. So what's the current status at DS, Discourse Syndicate? DS waited for strategic advantage before talking about the letters. So it took a while to arrange everything in the back. This is when the live streams came out. And then they talked to SEC lawyers through their own and Gary's connections. And the first thing they made is a Freedom of Information Act request to find out more. Then there was the idea of the HEX Legal Fund created to get a declarative action from the SEC that HEX is not a security. And this is not a contentious action. It's just to like get a saying out from the SEC like, yeah, HEX is not a security. The Lost at Sea shirts are planned to partially fund this declarative action and also donations. So there are two other steps DS can take before the declarative action. Kinetics allude to that, but as always, can talk about it. So DS is formulating the strategy, but nothing to talk about yet. And streams continue as normal, as you probably already realized. So real quick about the Freedom of Information Act. What is it? It's a law that requires the full or partial disclosure of previously unreleased or uncirculated information and documents controlled by the United States government, state, or other public authority upon request. Requests by attorney has been done, from what I know. And this should provide more information on why the letters were sent and who are the three people that talk to the SEC. Kinetics pretty much knows who one of the three complainers are. Freedom of information was done to find out the rest. Names probably won't be really revealed to the community, but the S won't be promoting anything from those entities in the future if it is who they think it is. So drama coming up and maybe memes incoming, maybe memes. Now, HEX Legal Fund or for the Declarative Action. DS is working together with a high-profile attorney, which is to be revealed soon. We don't know yet who it is. It has to be crowdfunded before it goes to the attorney. It will be funded, as said before, by the donations and t-shirt sales. And here's the donation address. Please be careful. Always confirm via multiple sources. So don't just take this address, but check Kinetics Twitter, check the other YouTube videos, check on TG, maybe DM Kinetics, whatever it is you need to do, make sure that you get the right address before you do anything, and you don't have to do anything. Maybe you just wait for the shirts, or if you think that this is a stupid idea, just don't participate. So this is just crowdfunded by the community, similar to the HEX racing car, the NASCAR cars. Kinetics mentioned it's an unproven legal strategy at this point in time. So why is DS so confident in this? There are multiple reasons for that. HEX fails all 4 legs of the Howey test. HEX fails the likeness test. HEX matches the Heinemann criteria, which made ETH and BTC not securities because they are sufficiently decentralized by now, and some other things. You can look it up. Multiple SEC attorneys agree that HEX is not a security already. And the HEX legal opinion letter from 2019 exists, which a few higher level individuals, high net worth individuals have in their hands right now. And it's a good time to write on the coattails of HODL Law's SEC request, which is somewhat similar fashion to what the declarative action would be. The legal battle itself might take 6 months to 2 years and cost 500K to 1 million US dollars. Nobody knows how much it will be, but it's not something that's going to be like, in a month or so we will know. That's not it. It's more for the long haul, and you can just take a breather, sit back, and just watch it from afar. The fund spending will be transparent. From what I understand, it is the moment that it goes to the attorney, and then everything will be disclosed. And on the blockchain, you can see anyway where it goes on the address. And quick note, this has nothing to do with the personal increase and Hex's legal defense. So those are completely separate from each other. The 10 people that I talked about in the very beginning, this is the money, and the Declarative Action Fund is not for that. Those are covered separately. So quickly about the t-shirt themselves, the HEX Legal Fund t-shirts. 50% of revenue goes to the HEX Legal Fund, or at least it's planned right now. It's not just a number that Kinetics threw out. Multiple designs with political statements and less DS branding planned. And I guess no more BS branding because that logo got fixed. For example, blockchain is free speech, or any other cool like short slogans, thinking that you could probably even bring up your own suggestions to Kinetics. Just cool stuff. Tweeted him maybe. They are high quality, smell and sweat resistant, great for gym workout, comfortable for daily use or jammies, as it was mentioned by multiple people in the streams. And Kinetics washes like 100 times. It stays in form and doesn't get funky. They are made in Indonesia by middle-aged workers with proper compensation, so it's fair play, equivalent of 70K in US dollars, 70K yearly pay in US dollars. So then another side note, the Matty Allen bank account closure. So probably this is unrelated to the SEC letter and coincidental at the same time. It happened coincidentally at the same time. The SEC doesn't have the power to close bank accounts. DS confirmed this with an attorney. And I also found on the internet from a few Google searches the following information. During an informal investigation stage, the SEC staff has no formal subpoena power and relies on the cooperation of the relevant individuals and entities to gather and provide information. Upon conclusion of an informal investigation, the SEC staff may simply close the investigation, recommend the SEC bring an enforcement action, or seek formal order of investigation from the ECC to investigate further. So then after they either go to the formal stage, or if they bring us to a judge, then that becomes enforceable, and then it's a different game. But for now, it seems to be only the informal stage and the inquiry. Yeah, the SEC would need judge approval. From what we currently believe, what we assume is his bank most likely decided to end relations because it was not set up as a business account, but was used for various activities like convention organization. As far as I know, Matty didn't comment on this further. If you have any information on that, or maybe Matty wants to comment at some point about it, try to find that. So, side notes, and then we're almost done. SEC letter and or legal fight will not affect the documentary release, which is the highest of stakes documentary, which is scheduled to come out in like 2-3 months. Supposed to be first quarter, January, February of 2023. HEX staking contract can't be stopped nor censored. It's real crypto DeFi. Stand up for HEX hashtag on Twitter if you want to relay anything about that. I made timestamps for the FN Hangout and the K4K ACC videos. So you have every topic is listed in the comment, and then you can just select what you want to listen to or what you want to confirm from this video. Hexo should be streaming again soon. Attorney encouraged to continue streaming in general. Not his attorney, but the attorneys that Kinetics talk to. Please do not harass the SEC on Twitter. The declaration request is non-contentious. It's just to do a declaration, not to like sue the SEC or something like that. Declarative action will be public, or supposed to be public. I'm not sure it will be, but court findings will be released, I assume. So we know what happened, and the declarative statement should be open anyway, so that everybody knows, like, hey, yeah, HEX is not a security. Gary Funding Gym had similar declarations made from what I heard, and he has the connections to connect with all the SEC attorneys. There are bigger easy wins out there for SEC. The SEC, this is Celsius, the SBF drama and so on that's going on right now. They're still fighting XRP and so on. And everybody in the community, we need to stop fighting and bickering amongst us and go out and educate everybody. Just do it. Beware also of phishing attacks, scams, and DMs. If you got a letter, or if you're going to receive a letter, anything like this in the future, please make sure to go through a legal representative or contact Hexo. That's probably the best thing. And then we're off to the comments section. Let's see what the experts thinks. I'm just gonna do a quick read through because I want to keep this video as tight as possible. Let's see. Hello everyone. Hello Ellen. FBI open up. Yes, knock knock. Start the stream. No intro today. Oink oink. What's up y'all? Hey Toby. Sound 2, that's what it is. I do hope that I have sound, otherwise I have to do that again. Boating accidents, not a fan of those. Does is fun. Cut up. Oh, wow. I never listened to myself in 2x. Any questions maybe? SEC soon gonna realize HEX is the best crypto ever. Yeah, basically we are educating the SEC. Yeah, SEC, not the SEC, the SEC. My prediction: HEX gets off, but government forces it to be registered. Okay. I don't think, like, who are they gonna register? I don't know. Like, there is no one to register it because there is no company or anything behind it. It's just random people like us. SEC buying the dip. Based clips. I guarantee you, Matty Allen is lying about SEC being related to his bank accounts getting closed. I don't think he ever said that. When you cash out tens of thousands of dollars later, that's what does it. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I got sound. Thank you. Okay. My prediction was that post-chain launches Q1 2022. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Who noticed Bitboy wearing post-chain looking t-shirt for a few days? Hey, everybody. Okay, well, that's it. Share this video. Watch this streams if you want to find out all the information. Share, comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And then peace out, everybody. See you next time.